Happy Monday, everybody. It's me, Leela, out there in YouTube land, whether you're right here or whether you're lurking like a gherkin, or whether you're watching me on the replay. It is time for a little me and my iPad. I was very ready this morning, so ready. I was just sitting here, like with my finger hovering over the live button, just waiting. So you can tell I'm feeling better. Feeling better. Aye, aye, aye. Woo, hey, I've already said hello to Jimmy and Jade and the legend. Now I see Thomas Christ is here. So perfect. Ooh, and Pookie's got a day off. So nice. After all that holiday craziness, you get to chill out and YouTube all day long. Yes, that's my regular day. Oh, that's right. Today is a holiday. It is in the, the Martin Luther King Jr. Day? Is that our day? Or is it our president's? I don't, oh no, that's February. Yeah. Cool. Right on, MLK. Yes. So I guess my phrase of the day, let there be ease. Let there be ease. It's what we want. We want more ease for everyone. We want everyone's life. Not everyone. I guess some people already have it way too easy. But, you know, the rest of us, we wouldn't mind having it just a little bit easier. Just a little easier. Just easing it up. Just evening it up. So cool. Hey, it's Mark GS Station on time today. Yay. Anyway, I don't want to waste tons of time just idle chit-chatting, because I have got a lot of fun stuff I'm just dying to do here. So let me bring in the star of the show, Isla, my iPad. And I'm going to go to my corner, as always. I'll see you guys in about 80 some minutes or however long I seem to take. Perfect. Right? We need it easier. Us collectively in our YouTube existence. Many of us with day jobs and still like making cool music. Some of us like Thomas with day jobs and an entire YouTube job, a live show, a show where he plays our music. And he has a Patreon. I mean, it's just crazy, right? Right. Whew. Oh, the dogs are excited today, too. It's not a bad day here. It's freezing. It's below 0C, 32 F freedom units. So it's freezing, but it's nice. You know, the sun's been out, so I guess we're all feeling kind of happy, right? Yeah, Thomas is like, it is crazy. It's full crazy. All right, let me just hop into... Hey, I just realized I'm still sitting... I'm not sitting close enough to my... Ooh, pause button on the job at the end of Feb. Sounds awesome. Gotta move myself closer. Good job. More time on my makeup, less time on my scene. On my scene, baby. We've got the scene. All right, so as you can see, this is just my audio share. I don't have anything exciting. I'll show you tomorrow what I did. Instead of like doing on this show, showing you music I made during the week, unless it's relevant to the show, all of the techno tracks and stuff I do, I'm just going to play them during my Tuesday shows. So we'll see that. That's 84 Fahrenheit for you today, Jade. Going to be out filming. Oh, Jade's got some really exciting stuff for you. I'm not going to give it away because it's not my news, but you are going to be amazed. Hey, it's Maddie. Hello. Welcome, welcome. All right. Let me head to the App Store and we'll talk about Secta, which is my star app today. It's not the only app I'll be using, but it's the star of the show with Isla today. Isla's co-star is the app Secta, because I found that you can do really crazy stuff with Secta. Yeah, Jade's going to prison. I did get Wave Cloud, so we'll be using Wave Cloud to make some noises that I'm going to turn into crazy stuff with Secta. I joined this DIT music community. That was due to Bradley. Discuss that with Bradley if that sounds interesting to you. All right, here we go. Secta. Now, I don't even completely understand this. I know I know what I hear, but I don't know. I don't know exactly how it relates to this, but I'm just going to read this out to you so maybe you can help me know what some of this is. Secta is an audio effect that dynamically splits incoming audio into two sections and processes each with an exclusive kit of effects, sculpting silence, shaping accents, and amplifying hidden details, guiding each layer into a parallel sonic dimension, a sound designer's unforeseen dream. Secta is part of a Totem series by K-Devices. K-Devices has really got some amazing apps, by the way. Unconventional audio effects coming in a compact format, easy to use, and a lower convenient price. Yes, exactly. Building on the concept of a multi-dimensional gate, Secta processes the audio in a unique way, adding an ephemeral and dramatic touch to acoustic instruments, warmly disintegrating loops, injecting abrupt drops, and retexturizing your lines or throwing down any beat into a dark path of fragmentation. That just sounds fun, doesn't it? Hard to describe with classic effect categories, Secta processes both sides of a gated source independently, acting as a counterpoint amplitude sculptor. Now that's what I don't know what the flip that means. It cuts to generate, cuts to regenerate. Secta is a colorizer. No mixed parameters are available. Just load Secta onto your track and let it inspire you with its timbrical shades. A gate, a dynamic multi-distortion, a double-headed tectonic monster, a trembling detuned textures generator, and more. So many uses of Secta have yet to be discovered. I've been playing. I've discovered some really cool things. So, how it works. Hey, Zach Thong. At first, Secta splits the incoming signal, acting as a gate effect. The user sets the amplitude threshold, and I can do this even though I don't know what it means, using the verge and boost parameters. The signal's amplitude portion greater than the threshold value generates an envelope, which controls the above and below sections. The envelope itself controls the frequency of a low-pass filter in the above section, resulting similar to a low-pass gate, while its inverse value... My brain is breaking, controls the amplitude of the below section. Such envelope can be shaped using several global parameters, smooth, retain, and S/C. Above and below sections process sounds using a different set of effects each. The more rumbling above, the more textural and loony below. Using one section at a time holds interesting sculpting results, while combining and balancing them is great for creating richer textures. You shape the envelope by setting verge and boost to create the envelope that will control above and below. Use smooth and mode to shape it in different ways. Above and below are two worlds, two sides of the same sound, individual paths, different effects and moods, which eventually converge in a new sonic entity. Sculpting. Above and below sections come with drive and low and high pass filters to get the perfect shape for any sound project. Mandatory process. No dry wet here. Embrace the totem wisdom and get processed. I like that. Lock parameters. Enable lock toggle to preserve key parameters values while browsing presets. In GUI infos. Enable infos toggle to get all parameters details always in sight. Just tap on a parameter. And then you have a dark and a light skin. Right? It's an AUV3. So let's just head to my AUM. And I'm going to show you something that I made with a lot of Secta. Sessions. I called it Insecticide. And it's covered with Secta. So, as you can see, if you can see, there is Secta. There's Secta on the first thing, which is Yonax Steel Guitar Pro going through space fields. This is one of my favorite ways to use Secta, by the way. I insanely love it. Yes, Insecticide, CYDE. Right, on this second one, I've got a riffler going through PD Space Guitar, and then that's going through some Secta. I've got another riffler just going through Secta. I've got Glitchscaper going through Secta. I've got Drum Computer going through Secta. And then I have Salome going through Eventide. I think this is Crystals. Nope, it's Micro Pitch. Eventide's Micro Pitch, super cool app. And then it's going through Secta, and then it's going through another K Devices app called Magma. Liquid Hot Magma. Right. So without even running any, I'm not even running any MIDI. I'm not running any notes through this. This is all just, stuff. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go with an E minor kind of vibe here. So what we need to do for starters is press this Steel Guitar Pro. We need an E. I'm gonna use a high E. And let's hit it. All right, now you hear noise coming through. Turn that all the way up. We'll turn it to unity. So you can hear this little, I'm going to go give it a little random skosh. Okay, let's take the Secta out. Okay, see, we got something. It's nice. And then we throw Secta on. Can you hear it's like, it's starting to morph and wiggle. So you can see, just look kind of at and I like dark mode. So I've got a little bit of boost, a little bit of verge, a little smooth, a little retain, a little drive on each one, a little bit of low cut. The volume's not all the way up. Let's turn this up. Ooh, now we've got more at the bottom. We have below. As above, so below. We've got just a little bit of this S/C, which is kind of a ducking. Anyway, that's just nice. We've got that. Boom. So we just hit play. I'm going to use these this is We used showcase presets maybe, or these other presets. Let's go other presets. Yes. Ooh, exotic, creepy. Creepy is what I did. Or exotic, since we've got an E minor going. Let's solo that. There it sounds by itself. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to change the tone. Clean and dry. Fun, right? Now we'll hop in PD space guitar, which synths it out. It's Focus Mild Square Lead. Cyber Garage. Now let's Secta. Now see, it's all twisty. You can see how my things go. Other presets. What was I doing here? Let's make sure we have our key locked. Lock parameters, key and progression. Oops. Let's open that back up again. Preset. Key. Yep, we're in E minor, so nothing we do is going to change that. Yeah, she did a show on Secta. Definitely. We'll solo that. Do electronic there we go. That might be nice. Anyway, I'll take off the Secta. It's gonna star. We're starring Secta. See, that's kind of thin. Now it's sort of dipping it because the verge is really low. Thanks, Thomas. You're the best. So you can see I've got some different things going here. Now, here we go. Let's take the Secta off. I've got this kind of thing going. And then we Secta that in. See how there we go. Listen to that. Totally different. Got a high verge. Got low drift, low melt, a little bit of drive, some cut. Just pretty standard. Here we got drum computer. Let's take that off. Turn that up. There we go. Little drummy drums. Yeah, listen to that. Woo! Kind of feels more spread out. It sort of fades and bounces. This Salome probably has nothing coming through it now. Oh, nope, it doesn't. So we'll just open up a patch of that. We be like, There we go. So let's take off all the effects. So there's just nice little kind of a droney sound. And then we put Eventide micro pitch on that. You can see it's just got this sort of warm little shizzles. Hey, many vibes. 3 times. You're gonna have a busy day watching later. Okay, now see, that's the wildness of Secta getting crazy in there, and then we put some liquid hot magma on it. Yeah, listen, this is wild. Sounds really creepy and weird and wild. And even when you stop, whee! Hey, it's Audible Video. Hey, buddy. Learning with Leela. Are we learning? Yeah, see, it's got all this crazy yumminess still just going, and you just fade it out. You fade out that Salome. Here you have left this beautiful, and I like pop the Secta off to make it more plain. Then we just bump it down. Whee! Right on. I'm gonna save that like I always do. Boom. Then let's clear it out. What are we gonna do? Let's see. Let's do that space fields trick. I'm gonna use a wave cloud here because I just got wave cloud and I'm excited about it. So we'll play around finding a nice sound. It's cold today. Ooh, has it snowed there? Many vibes. Oh my. You don't know if it's snow or ice. Excellent. All right, so here we go. Before I add the space fields, we'll pop up, and here we go. So I'm just going to attach our keyboard here. Make sure that's attached. Keyboard, there we go. So there's nothing there. I'm just going to hit the preset here. Let's see where there's a noise. Hello, Jade. I know, I have a feeling I know where you are. All right, let's take this babbling brook. Wow, that sounds cool. Ooh, I think that's gonna make some really cool sounds there. I'm gonna send this down. There we go. I'm gonna get C. Uh-oh, need my glasses. Damn, where are they? Oop. Here's some. I'm gonna nerd out, friend. You don't drink coffee, Pookie? Ah, I remember when I didn't drink coffee. It was a time. These are my nerdiest glasses yet. Okay, here's C1. What happened? Oh, here we go. I like C2. C2 is nice. But here, check out C1. Oh no, that's even better. It feels yummy. Alrighty, so let's make a thing. We add space fields. Now, Space Fields, if you haven't seen it before, this is one of my favorite apps. It basically creates an endlessly reverbing and delaying wild. I getcha. I don't like the taste of coffee all that much because I put a lot of sugar and stuff in it. So I probably... If I cut sugar out, I'd probably cut coffee out too. And then I just drink green tea. But coffee is like kind of the last sugar I do. All right, let's find a really cool... I wonder if you can hear that. My roommate starting his car. Glass Castle. Glass Castle sounds like a fun place to put some... oh yeah, Pepsi is your coffee. Right. All right, so here we've got this. It's a set called Glass Castle. And now we're going to add this environmental sound to it. I'm just going to hold this down for a minute. Not a minute. A few seconds. Let's go. There we go. Now do you hear it? Yeah, Pepsi. So definitely sugar. Or do you drink Diet Pepsi? Regular Pepsi? Probably better off with sugar than that crazy stuff that they put in there if you're going to have regular. But you know, I'm not a doctor. I just talk to them. You know that doctors aren't necessarily smarter than you. Well, maybe they're a little bit smarter than you in certain ways. But that when you ask, being a smart consumer of medical professionals is what you need. You need to be skeptical, not like pick up misinformation, but make sure that they know their information. Anyway, that's I've said enough. Regular Pepsi. Yes, a glass castle with environmental sounds. It sounds amazing, right? It's like you hardly even need to do anything at all. But I'm going to go ahead and add some Secta just for fun. Okay, that's different already. I'm going to enlarge this up. Let's take all these things down. Okay, the verge is all the way at the bottom. So this is the most important thing, verge. It says, set amplitude threshold to generate above and below envelopes. So now we play with it until we hear... Sounds a little different. So I'm going to turn one of them down. Let's turn the top all the way down. So all we have is the bottom. Now let's play with the verge until we have sound. That's what I like to do. Oh, wow. Yeah, cherry Coke. Definitely. Ooh, that sounds cool. I liked it down here when it's chunky, but not bouncy. Right on. All right, let's turn this all the way down. And this one, let's see what we hear now. Pretty quiet. So let's see. That's why we add some of this retain. Ooh. Now a little drive. Wow, listen to that. Can you hear that? Hey, it's Boom Kitten. Let's smooth that out. Yeah, see, now it's not all... Ooh, it's kind of just bouncing off on one side. Let's bring back in this bottom. Now that I kind of like what's on the top. All right, so smooth. Let's smoothen the envelope. Could be a little smoother. And this retain. Retain prolongs the envelope's fall by adding randomic bursts. Isn't that cool? I love retain. Let's turn the retain up a bit. Whereas drive, add distortion to above section. Yeah, let's get a little more, right? And your cut filters out frequencies. I don't mind it with a little bit of this low cut here, -30 low cut. All right, now we're playing around with the bottom ones. So you have these different parameters down here now. Drift, apply short randomic delay, inject tuning instability. Oh, that sounds like something we want. Drift. There's 100% drift. Can you hear it just drifting about? I like a lot of drift on these simple sounds. And now melt. See, I've got it. See, when you push down this right way at the bottom here, that if the question mark's got a line through it, you don't see anything. But if you untap that, then you can tap and hold on any parameter to know more about it. So this is what I'm going to do next. We look at melt. Smear the below section. Oh, let's do. Ooh, can you hear that? Smeary. It's getting smearier. Oh boy. Let's add a little. Of course, this is adding distortion to the below section. Ooh, listen to all that. Yummy. Let's add a little drive on top too. Let's see. Let's cut. Don't need that. High cut. No. Nope, it's just actually like a little 4% low cut. We got both volumes on 51. And now we have a... Let's see if can we name this preset? I don't know how to save my preset. Ooh, there's a manual. We're not going to look at that, though, because this isn't a show on Secta. But let's lock these real quick. We'll close that. That sounds fantastic. Then we come in here, so we could still... Now that I've got a really cool, I call that the kind of space fields field widener. But here we could just hit the randomize button. Now it's just gone crazy. Ooh, let's do it again. 'Cause I'm not sure I like those. Nice. Well, fortunately, Jim, human beings are surprisingly less delicate than we seem. Well, let's try heliopause. Wild. get one of my favorite ones. Infinity Station, that's a nice one. That is just wild. And that's like just one sound, one C. And then I could just take, right? If you want to turn this into, say, a pad, you could throw in a Salome underneath it. And then hit the record. Right? I hear ya. Whoops. All right, so there we have a, let's just randomly select a section of this. Right? And then let's see, what do we do next here? We latch that on. And we add this pad and we get this. And then maybe the 4th here. And the 5th here. And the 7th here. So if we took this out, this is just the Salome right here. Now we take Salome and move it up above Secta. Whoops. Now you've got Secta. If you throw this back in. Now you just got this wild mega drone. Let's try to put some, like, something musical in here, right? How would we do that? Salami is in hold mode. Yes, hold the salami. So let's add another wave cloud, because wave cloud is new and exciting and has some beautiful stuff. So I'm going to mute that for now. We're going to add some MIDI excitement next. Mr. Smith. Here we will actually find, first I'm going to hear one of these. 4th cup of coffee. That sounds like a nice preset. And we'll just... Ooh, that sounds like it might be fun to play. So let's do a MIDI. Let's find something that makes some cool stuff. Oh, let's do Bounce Bud. Bounce Bud's easy to get going. Let's make extra balls. Make them go faster. Whee! Those are going really fast, not too fast. Whee! So now we got stuff going on. So I used a C, so let's use like C major. Or maybe C minor. Should we? C minor, C major? Let's see how C minor sounds. All right, let's hit this up and let's add a bounce bud to it. Bottom. Do we hear anything yet? Oh, we have to hit start. That's cool. But you know, this is like... Now, let's throw some Secta on here. Now it sounds very different. Let's go through a couple of presets and see how we can make this sound. Factory presets. There we go. A compressed. Another fluttering Secta. Yeah, it doesn't sound so great. Bad malfunction. Hey, Seagull Rock. Squat. Smeethy. Big green hearts. Aughts and ones. This sounds just terrible. Broken gate. Nice. Crossed air. Ooh, that's lovely. Drum wonkerizer. Dust above. Can't hear anything there because you cut all the bottom out. Emerging matter. Hey, Gary Hubs. Fluctua. In the fog. This sounds almost like a drum now. Mirror O. Radio far away. If you're just watching the parameters of around scratcher. Sautil. Sautil. Stabs. See, this kind of turns... You could turn a sound into a stab with this. Stones in the water. Supportive below. Taste of metal. Nice. The Verge. 2 floors guitar. Under the Verge. That means there's no top. With one of these, you just play the Verge. Nothing. Interesting. Back to the init. Well, I need to add another effect here real quick. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the other thing I was going to do, Bleass voices. And how I add that in. I got a lot of Bleass. I'm very Bleassed. So what Bleass does, let's try to use something a little more, let's use a, ooh, nice. That's nice. like an accordion sound. It's kind of a interesting sound. So let's see what that sounds with some harmony on it. I use Bleass voices instead of just on my voice. I use it on sounds. Using some of the presets like a minor quartet. Listen to how that minorizes the sound. Alien doubler. Baritone MIDI choir. Bass voice incoming. Hey, horn beep. Rhett. What's a malt coffee? I shows. Here's Bon Avare. This one's called Chamber Choir. Companion Arp. It adds kind of a little boopy arp on it. Ooh, Disco Alien. That gives you a sound. Ear candy. Effective. Face. Fast melody maker. That's wild. Malt is... You can get out of milk or barley. Fifth harmony. Make it pretty. This wild filter informant. Listen to that, how it just whacks it out. It's different. Flangey. Formant initiation. Ooh, formant pan waves. Just changing. Yeah, sprouted barley. Maltose. Haze, that's wild. High transients. Jerky doubler. Who needs jerky people to be doubled? Now when you play things, wee. Hey, look, I'm supposed to be doing my mellow and vibrato, mod wheel tremolo, modern morph, muffled companions, octave down, octave up, old tape. Ooh, that sounds nice. Random harmonics, those are fun. Like a subtle doubler, that could sound really nice. Tipsy buddies could mess things up. I think my favorite one was this old tape. Sort of gives it a... See, and then you add this set, that. Here, let's find a good verge. That was fun. That's fun right there. Let's smoothen it up. Send some crazy... Well, we don't have anything here, so first let's play with drift and melt. Got some drift. I'm gonna melt the crap out of it. Drive it. Right now, let's bring up the top. So we're retaining. Some drive. A little low cut. So, now we have this whole. This is what it sounds like by itself, and then sort of weird and smashy. Now it's all way weird. Usually when I just want to place like with something like that, I just throw in a launch pad. But first you have to actually load one. As always, right there on top. We're at 120, so let's find something fun at 120. Just get a little drum beat going in here. Amber Dreams. That could be fun. All right, make sure that if this is, so it's C minors is where we were playing. So let's be, let's get these volumes. Yeah, see now it's totally different, right? Boom. Wild. Okay. So mute that. Let's mute all of them now and let's add a new one. Let's add another wave cloud. And let's gonna make a, let's use kind of a simple, hey Kiki. Let's find kind of a simple, let's get a init patch. Drag and drop here to import audio files. Ooh, well, let's go, oops. Let's add another window and add UM. There we go. All right, so let's look in samples. We'll use some of my ghost hack samples here. Deep house chords. Granular textures. Those are like... Ooh, C minor. There's a C minor right there. Whoops. Done. Let's see if we can drag that in. Have we got an audio file? Maybe we need to do this in the, let's get rid of, let's let AUM slide here. And we'll make that full screen. We'll come back to this and we'll add another window. And this time we'll see if we can pull up wave cloud by itself. Okay, back up your presets. Let's see if this works. Whoops, this is not the one we want. We want C minor. Drag and drop. Well, that doesn't seem to work. Is there another way? Well, I'm going to use something else then. Let's get rid of wave cloud and let's get sample whiz. Bleass sample whiz 2. Oh, you got to go now? Jim, all right, have a good one. Here we pop in and we add bounce bud. Let's use the left side. Let's hit. And I'm going to find, because we're going to make a pad sound here. So on our left side, let's find settings, left. I'm going to use one bar. Huh. Did I just do left? One bar. And didn't I just choose left? So here, all right. So see, we have this terrible noise going on. So let's just load a sample now. Let's come back in here to samples. Try to find this. Here we want something that's a C. Desert pad trumpet. Don't cry trumpet. Ice cave trumpet. Ooh, that sounds nice. There we go. Nice. In here you can add all kinds of great things, but instead of doing that, we're going to use see, that doesn't sound quite paddly enough. Let's secta this up. So we're going to throw secta on everything. Make it all nice and smooth. See how that warms it up? Now we get a lot of retention, a lot of drift, tons of melt. So a little bit of high cut. Ooh, nice. So maybe the next thing to do here is add some nice long taily reverb. Let's like with an Alteza or something. Now that sounds like a pad. Ooh. Now that's wild, right? I want to add a grittier sounding, let's use a gritty sounding, we're going to add some more space fields. Let's wave cloud that again. Let's use another one of those David Collette awesome presets. David Collette is one of my neighbors. Ooh, Deepest Fears. Let's make it creepy. Oops, there we got the keyboard in. We're gonna get, let's solo that. Let's see what we've got. I like that nice and low. Yeah, that's a nice one. Let's throw in another space fields. We're going to put a big, wide sound in here. We're going to add some Bleass voices and like make it all wild. All right, let's hit that C2. Oh, you're eating outside in the freezing. Now, there we go. Let's see what we've got. We've got Infinity Station running. All right, I'm going to add some Bleass voices to this. Bleass voices. And here, I'm going to go in and add something nice and fifth harmony. See, now we've got a nice fifth. Whee! Throw on one more Secta. We're making our own insecticide here. All right. This time let's turn down the bottom one and keep only the top while we play with the verge. Ooh, I hear nothing. That's very low amplitude. Like, there we go, 4.5. Let's boost it. Ooh, nice. That's nice. Smooth it up. Let's retain some of that. Give it a little drive. Ooh, now let's like bring up that volume. Let's drift the crap out of it. Melty, smeary smooshies. Some drive on there, a little distortion. It's a little high cut this time. High pass, I think it may be, I don't know. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice sweet sound. That's very, very atmospheric. Can I take that off? Got just a little bit of music. There's not much music. It's mostly just sound. Let's bring the noisies down a bit. Now let's see if we can find I'm gonna find a creepier sounding See, this is called Metamorphosis. Maybe that'll be fun. Let's bring this down. I usually try smooth. I'll make sure we're in a C minor. Now hit it. I learned this trick from Jimmy Jazz. sparse. That'd be good. Woo! Development of a void. Hey, Giles. Ooh, let's find a... huge. Let's try some of these other bass and see which was best. Pretty cool. Yeah. Ooh, this is good. All right. So it's almost like 12:38. I got a bit now. So here's what I'll show you exactly what I do. Let's put a stop to this. Take note. Most of the time when I'm trying to take note of these things, I hop out and I do a little save to photos, just so I know we've got, I'm gonna find the names. Whoops, I'm in the wrong spot. All right, edit. This is how you can tell, this is how you can see the names if your stream is too small, if your screen's too small like mine. Lucid Smooth. So I come back in here and I come into notes and I write Lucid Smooth. Oh no, first we write Metamorphosis. That's the name of the pack. And then we say Lucid Smooth. And next we come back. I have to turn them on and off to at this point. This is just because I'm just messing around. So in percussion here, reflex sparse. Back to notes, reflex, sparse. Perfect. Now last one in our thing is our bass. That bass is perfect. All right, our bass is called Marble Smooth. And here in our, I just saw that DSP Max. It won't stay that way. All right. Yeah, it's only 46. Okay, we stop. So now I'm going to screw around here. This is what we're going to do. You're gonna, that's not going to be anything there. I'm turning down all my faders. And in order to create, this time I'm just going to use a screen record. 3, 2, 1. All right, screen record ready. Here we pull up. Pulling up that sound. Pulling up this sound. They're up loud for the beginning. I'm going to show you one last trick after this is over. Sure funny. All right. start. There we go. That's all the wildness. Now let's... What did we call that? Let's double check what were our marble smooth, reflex sparse, lucid smooth. Start with the bass. Right? Let's add some special effects. Notice how you pulled that. I don't know how many minutes that is. Now this is going to be tricky. But it's going to be stop. And we press stop. Yeah, right? Like the pit of hell. It was pretty trippy. But that was good times. Right? Oh, let me find something. We're about done, but I wanted to show you one more fun thing. All right, let's do it with this one. Right? The last little bit I use is transit. Transit I use to automate a crazy effect. Okay, let's throw that. This is the standard. So you hit the transition control. I hit 8 bars. Pendulum loop on. Now watch, listen to this. Should work here soon. Why is this just not going? Oh, because the carrier's not on. Let's keep all these other ones off. All right, there we go. Now it'll work. Now let's do 8. I'm going to pick one of these Venus theories. Yeah, that's wild. So, now this goes. Now let's just see what happens. How it goes with everything else. Now you can hear this wave cloud going. Try a different one. Yeah. Woo! That's it, just like flying up and down, back and forth, crushing. Woo! All right, it's time for me to get on out of here. Turning all of those off. Sweet. Okay, next up we got Jade Star. She may try to bring us back to Earth, but you never know. I'm going to head back into your face once again, letting Isla fade out. She's done her job today, her star turn. So good to see you guys. Having a happy Monday. Yeah, Jade says freedom costs $1.05. Fly safe. Remember to take a parachute. Zed, welcome and goodbye. I think you guys should have a whole bunch of fun today. Do something crazy. And if you can't do anything crazy, then listen to crazy people. But only crazy people who are doing cool, creative stuff. I will talk to you, my friends. It has been absolutely amazing. I'm in the best mood today. Thank you for being here and sharing it with me. Big love and all the peace you can carry, my friends.